It's affected every part of my life, from the day-to-day decisions of what to wear, to what career I've chosen, to who I've dated and who I'm married to. Sickle cell disease has affected literally my entire person.
It affects me mentally, physically, emotionally. When I was in high school, I want to say this was like the 11th or 12th grade, I had my first hospitalization where I was taken in to do surgery. It was tough. It was a struggle. I missed out about 2 weeks of school, being away from friends, being away from your community, your church, your family. It was definitely tough.
I've had to take tests while in the hospital, do homework in the hospital, still get out of the hospital, and then run to do a test the next day. It's affected me in my workspace, not able to, do as much as I would want to do in work, as to not overexert myself or stretch myself too thin, because that can exacerbate a crisis. But in the same ways that it's been negative, it's also pushed me to focus on myself and learn ways that I can take better care of myself with sickle cell.
I became a physician, not necessarily because I have sickle cell disease, but more so because my brother has sickle cell disease. So my brother, at the age of 4, had multiple strokes that took away his speech and his ability to walk and move. In my young mind, watching the doctors bring him back to life is what made me really want to become a doctor and really go into the medical world. I found out about Candace Sickle Cell Fund actually when I was looking for scholarships, because in my journey of wanting to be the doctor, having to pay for college and then having to pay for medical school was just so expensive.
That scholarship was great because it helped in many ways. It helped with purchasing books, it helped with meals.
They helped me financially through college, not just the first year, but also the second, third, fourth year. When I graduated and I was in my graduate program, they also helped me financially through there. And so I've always wanted to be able to give back to Candace's Sickle Cell Fund. And so I did that now by being a board member, just giving my time in any way that I could.
The scholarship was more than just the money to help me through school. What I ended up receiving was a family. I was in a place that I could be seen as a person living in this world with this disease, but not being defined by it.
Anything that they needed, I was willing to do it because they have done so much for me. So becoming a board member was another way for me to give back to the organization. And over the last 2 years, I've been doing just that and helping the organization grow, come up with new ideas, and to raise money.
Because I'm a patient with sickle cell disease, I was on the receiving end of what we now know are healthcare disparities. So a big part of Candace Sickle Cell Fund is helping to bridge that gap. And that's where I come in. I try to lend my expertise in understanding the medical world and try to help guide us on where we can go on the next stages.
I think what makes Candace's Sickle Cell Fund special is really the fact that they go above and beyond. They really want to give back to the community, those with sickle cell and their families, help them out in any way. They care about how we are mentally, how we are emotionally.
We come from different places and we're able to collaborate and learn from each other, all for the purpose of helping the sickle cell community.
Being a part of a community, it makes you feel like you have a place, like, there's other people like you.
Candace Sickle Cell Fund helps bring awareness, helps bring peace, helps bring attention, helps bring scholarship funding, helps bring love to the population that needs it the most.